Hello everyone. So today we will take up our next cell organelle, that is the Golgi apparatus. Actually Golgi apparatus is discovered by a scientist named Camillo Golgi. It is an organelle of membrane bound sacs, tubules and vesicles. Means three types of structures are present here: sacs, tubules and vesicles. See in this diagram. This is the Golgi apparatus. These tube like structure, sac like structure, you can say these are the cisternae. Actually, let us see here, membrane bound sacs are known as cisternae. So these are the cisternae. Next one, these small are the vesicles. These are actually formed for the cisternae only. So the intermediate stage between cisternae and vesicle is called as tubule. So we can say that it is an organelle of membrane bound sacs, tubules and vesicles. It is absent in mammalian RBCs. In mammalian RBCs, Golgi apparatus is not present. In plant cell, it is formed of separate units called dictyosomes. In plant cell, it is known as dictyosomes. Membrane bound sacs are known as cisternae, as I told you. Now, what are the functions of this Golgi apparatus? First is the cell membrane. Actually, Golgi apparatus is involved in the repair and synthesis of cell membrane. If cell membrane damaged due to any reason, so then Golgi apparatus helps in its repairing. Lysosome, this is another cell organelle, you know that, but lysosomes are formed by the Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus is the site where the formation of lysosome takes place. And another function is the cell wall. Actually, the components of cell wall are synthesized from it. The cell wall is made up of many components, and that components are formed by only Golgi apparatus. Next one is the secretion. This is the main function. It is the major function of Golgi apparatus. Actually, all type of substance which are to be secreted are packed in the vesicles of Golgi apparatus to passage to outside. Means if any substance has to be passed outside, this been packed in the vesicles. These are the vesicles, you can see here. These are the Golgi vesicle. So these Golgi vesicles are filled with that substance who has to be carried out, and this help in the carried out of that substance outside the cells. So these are also known as transport vehicles also. And now let us see another cell organelle, that is the lysosomes. Lysosomes are actually small spherical vesicles covered by a single membrane. This is single membrane, means outside it only single membrane is present. It contains digestive enzymes for intracellular and waste disposal. Means it has certain enzymes which helps in the digestion. Intracellular digestion means within the cell, and waste disposal. And they are also known as digestive bags because they help in intracellular digestion, as I told in this point also. Now this one is a very important point, that these are known as suicide bag of cell because of their activity to kill and digest cellular components. What is the meaning of that? For example, this is the cell and these are the lysosomes. So if the cell is destroyed due to any reason, or you can say if materials are worn out in the cell, then lysosome secretes some enzyme, some digestive enzyme, which completely destroy the cell, and lysosome also destroyed by their own secretion. So it due to which it cause suicide of that cell organelle. So we can say that lysosomes are the suicide bag because of their activity to kill and digest cellular components. Because of the enzyme secreted by the lysosome, all the components of cell are destroyed. Lysosome actually absent in mammalian RBCs. Now what are the functions? From this we can say that first function of lysosome is defense. Defense means it helps in the destruction of foreign particles. If any foreign particles enters into the cell due to any reason, so lysosome protects the cell from the foreign particle. So they provide protection to our body. Next one is the digestion, as I told you here also, that it helps in intracellular digestion of food particles. Third one is cleansing. They help in removing dead and worn out cell organelle. as I told you in this point, that cell organelles, or you can say any material which is worn out in the cell or which is dead, so lysosomes helps in the cleansing of cell by removing that substance, so they are called as cellular scavengers also. Now let's come to the next cell organelle, that is the mitochondria. Mitochondria, it is a very important cell organelle in our body. This is the mitochondria, you can see in this diagram. Actually mitochondria is the cell organelle in which digestion of food takes place completely, means which releases the energy. So you can see that it has two layers, one outer layer that is complete. Let us see here, mitochondria have two membrane covering instead of one. I am drawing here, this is the outermost covering. You can see that it is complete, it is complete, and inner layer is like this, means it has some foldings. This is the inner layer and it has some foldings. These foldings are known as cristae. These foldings are known as cristae, and cristae increases the surface of area for ATP generating chemical reactions, means when digestion of food takes place, you can say respiration takes place here, so ATP is produced. If there is the more area, then more ATP is produced in the reactions. That's why we can say that the outer membrane is porous, whereas inner membrane is deeply folded to form cristae. Cristae increases the surface area for ATP generating chemical reactions. Now what are the functions? From this we can understand that it helps in the aerobic respiration. Mitochondria are the site of aerobic respiration. Next one, mitochondria provide energy in the form of ATP for the activities of living cell. These are the functions of mitochondria. Now one question arises, why mitochondria is known as powerhouse of cell? As I told you that oxidation of food means digestion of food takes place here and energy is released here. That's why it is known as powerhouse of cell. Oxidation of food takes place in mitochondria and they release energy in the form of ATP. This energy helps in the various chemical activities needed for life. Hence it is known as the powerhouse of cell. So I hope you understand this topic. Thank you.